What's up, guys? My name's Quentin, and I'm here to tell you a quick little story. My buddy Daniel, he asked me to make this video to show how much your life can change in a year. So the year's 2012, and my senior year in high school, playing football, my senior night, and playing our rivals, and we were up, I think, 40-7, 35-7. So we have the ball, trying to score again before halftime, and we throw an interception. And as I'm trying to chase the dude down, a guy comes from behind me and hits me in my knee with his helmet. And it basically sounds like someone took a tree branch and snapped it over the leg, is what the sound my knee made. So, ended up tearing my ACL, my MCL, my meniscus, a bunch of ligaments in my knee. And at the time before that injury, I had several college offers to go play football. And after they had found out how serious my injury was, I had lost all my scholarships, or all my scholarship offers. So, 18-year-old kid pretty much had his future planned out. And just like that, it's all taken away. So, had my surgery in October and started doing the rehab, stuck on crutches, all that fun jazz. If you've ever been through rehab, you know it ain't the best of things. Anyway, so December of that year, I hit a dark patch, to say the least. And one night, I had to go up to my grandparents' house. They live next door, feed some animals. They were out of town, and had a voice in my head that was basically saying, you know what? All the hard work you put in over the last few years ain't worth anything now. You lost everything you worked for. Might as well just end it yourself. Just push yourself out of your misery. And at the time, I thought that voice was right. So, I went and found my grandparents' revolver, put a bullet in, spun it, racked it, clicked the hammer back. Then I said to myself, here we go. So I stuck the barrel to my head, and just kind of closed my eyes and pulled the trigger. But nothing happened. And so to come to realize, the gun had actually jammed. So after that happened, I just didn't know what was going on, and so I just threw the gun away, or threw it away from me. Kind of just sat there and was thinking, what did I almost do? And then, so a few months later, I was looking through the internet and saw this comic convention. It was in Lexington, which is about 3 hours away from me. I thought, you know what? Let's go to that. I'd grown up on Power Rangers, and 2 actors from that series was actually going to be there. And I was like, you know what? Let's go meet them. Let's go see what all this is about. I've never been to one before, so like, let's go have some fun. So I ended up going to Lexington Comic-Con a few months later, and met both actors. You know, I had the time of my life, and ended up meeting some people who connected me with some other people. And then that's where my life kind of took off. And 1 year later, I'd been asked to start helping at these Comic-Cons with these actors. So, a year after probably one of the darkest moments of my life, I have traveled the country, seen things I never thought I'd see, hang out with people I'd never thought I'd hang out with, and become friends with. And basically the moral of my story is, don't give up on yourself. You don't know what is in store for you. Even when you think all's lost, don't give up. Always keep hustling. Always keep grinding. Always keep pushing. Because you never know what interesting things lie ahead. Well, that basically sums up what could happen in a year, or at least that summed up what happened in a year for me. I went from trying to take my own life to meeting some of the coolest people I've ever met, getting to hang out with some of the most interesting people, making friends that are going to last me a lifetime, and it's kind of mind-boggling when I sit here and think about it. But anyways, I appreciate you listening to this, and hopefully if I meet you somewhere down the future, we can talk, have some fun, cause a little mischief. Anyways, thanks guys.